Clearing the throat. It's one more time. Wait. Hi everyone. Hi. It's Friday, the 4th of May, and there's absolutely no pun to be made there at all about it being May the 4th of what? January, April, May of May. Oh no, wait, 4th of May. Oh, I get it now. May the 4th be with you, like the Star Wars thing. And that means there can be one thing, and one thing only, that it's time for today's Bisquiz and Biscuit review with me, Edward C. Lewis. How are you, everybody? Good to see you all. As you can see, we're at the pub. I've got my cans on ready for the quiz time, and behind me, as you can see as well, today's special is of course cuddling puppies. Cuddling puppies, very, very important. You must always look at a cuddling puppy if you're ever feeling low or down. Find yourself a puppy. Go to a if you haven't got a puppy yourself, find a friend who has a puppy, and then find another friend who has another puppy. Bring them together, make the puppies hug, make them hug, take a photograph of it, print it off at Boots. Go find yourself a local Boots nearby, print off a photo. Can you still print photos at Boots? I don't know. You can do kittens as well if you want. What do you want from behind the bar today? What drink are you looking for? Perhaps you were drinking late last night, and maybe you're feeling a little perhaps fragile, and you wouldn't want a drink. Maybe you want a Bloody Mary to sort of take the edge off, or maybe the thought of that makes you sick. Maybe a strong coffee, or even just a light slip of water. Anyway, how are you all doing? Commander Benkai, Jack Little, Puppy, that 90s kid, Commander Benkai again, Jack Little again, they just go around in circles. Shaneri Ryan Ale, Percat 259, The Honey Thief, and Commander Ushiny. It's Jim Jams as well. All of the best ones are here, and I'm absolutely thrilled to see you all. Thank you so much for coming along. JSB 3213 as well. Today we have, a Lemsip and IT, please. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest, Jack Little, but we'll see if Peter's got any Lemsip. Hello, it's Colo is here as well. Hello, it is Colo. Good to see you too. Today, I'm not sure what the quiz is all about. I've got no idea, if I'm completely honest with you. I've forgotten. I think it's either trousers or shoes or legs or zoot suits or skiing apparatus. I don't even know anymore. JSB 3230 made a WNL last night. WNL, if you don't know, where have you been? First of all, if you don't know what WNL is, but WNL is a place in our Elite Dangerous Galaxy that you can visit that is a faction owned by our minor faction. So it's a little, WNL is a star system that we named after WNL, but it's spelled like a sci-fi WNL. So is it looking good? I've not been for a while. I don't know. Hey, Commander Benkai, I updated my NVIDIA drive, my whole computer died and wouldn't start, but got the hammer and screwdriver out and said, this can go one of two ways. So you're back online, so it all went good. It went one of the ways that you wanted it to go, which is fantastic. Yes, which also means, Commander Benkai, that WNL is a star. Amazing! So, how is everybody? What you all been doing? I'd like to learn one fact about each of you. If you are available in the chat and do have 2 of those opposable thumbs, or maybe even 5 fingers and thumbs. Not 5 thumbs as well, because that'd be strange, but 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. No, 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. And then I'm looking at my dad for approval. I don't know why. He's on the screen here for me. And I'm looking at him like, is this okay? Am I doing all right? Have I made it in life yet? What's happening? He's nodding and he's nodding and smiling, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, a bit of PF. All right. So, on that note, I think it's time that we invite somebody that we know. I've got the new control scheme, which is an Xbox 360 pad, which is the new way of controlling the television. All I have to do is input the cheat code, which is L1, LB, LB, L2, L2, left down, right up, left down, right up, and that should. Yes, we do. We have visuals. Then I have to input the other code, which is a secret code, which I can't tell you all about, which is. Yes, do we have audio? We'll never
Good
know.
morning.
Afternoon. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How are you?
Yes, to you too.
Is there a delay on the line today?
You're coming in and out. You might be fine for them, but I hear about 3 out of 5 words.
3 out of 5 words. So I'm going to say...
I'll make it as much as possible.
I'm going to say 6 words. And how many words would you hear out of that? 4?
I heard all of those.
What about... Okay, I'm going to say 6 words. Here are some of my favourite words. Klondike. Chemical. Larceny.
A nice collection.
Yeah. Succulent.
Succulent, that's good.
Is this? I've got one more.
Susurration is good too. You got 2 more.
Susurration? What's that mean?
Susurration.
That's my new favorite.
It's sort of, it's the sloughing of water on the edge of a beach, I suppose. I'm not. Who used it? William Golding in Lord of the Flies.
I'll take it. Susurration. I liked it a lot.
Susurration.
And Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic.
Yeah, like Pyhric. Is that no? Go on, spell it for me. Pyrrhic.
P-A. Oh yes, without
Pyrrhic.
P-H-Y-R-R-I-C. Pyrrhic.
That's it. P-H-Y-R-R-I-C.
Victory. Sort of falling on your own sword, even though you won.
Yes.
Which, hey, who knows? It could be a Pyrrhic victory for you or the chat stream today in the quiz.
Well, I hope so. It's never going to be a Pyrrhic victory for me, let's be honest. Okay, good stuff. So how have you been? What have you been up to? It feels like it's been a while. It's only been 1 week.
It's only been 1 week, but yeah, I must admit I'm a little bit tired and sore because I've become an adept at using a chainsaw. Have you ever used a chainsaw?
I've never used a chainsaw before.
It's one of those rites of passage, and I hadn't either. So this week,
it's one of those rites of passage.
You've got to use a chainsaw. You know, this is one of, you don't admit it, but you think in the back of your mind, hey, I'm a man. I have to use at some point in my life a chainsaw. So this week I did.
Okay.
I was sawing up all sorts of wood, getting it ready for the new wood burner stove that we've got, as well as I'm now building the actual wood store to put all the wood that I've sawn up.
You're a real man now. Like you say, you've finally made it at 64.
I can't hear you.
You've frozen on my screen too, but you've frozen with a little smile.
Oh,
so it's okay. Oh, there you're back. Can you hear me?
I came back now.
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Good. I just feel like congratulations on becoming a real man. That's all I'm saying. Finally, 64 years it took you, but you got there.
And hands up out there in the letters. I mean, if you have used a chainsaw, okay? I'm looking now. Okay.
Oh, you want some hands in the chat? Yeah, put your hands up in the chat if you've used a chainsaw before.
Okay. If you're here, okay.
I've used a chainsaw in a video game,
right.
Probably inappropriately. Go on.
Well, the one thing I want to say is when you use it in real life, you would think it would give you power, and you think, okay, I'm powerful now. But it's generally only about number 3 on the list. The first thing is fear. It instills fear in you.
Okay.
And the second, it's all about respect. And once you harness the fear, showing the respect, then you have the power.
Okay. Yes. So the fear, respect, then once you've sort of understood those 2 things, you can then have that. You can wield the chainsaw of power. Very good. Well, there you go. Excellent stuff. I can't remember what my 6 favourite words are, but hello, it's Colo says, can we get some definitions? I can't remember what they were. Pyrrhic, we got that one. But what were the other ones? Can you remember what my favourite? Susurration, we got that one.
You had, what did you have? I can't remember I can't remember your favorite words. You should be able to remember your favorite words.
They're not really my favorite words. They were just 6 words that I could think of. I don't think I've got favorite anything in the world. Right, we've got 33 people here, and that'll do for now. It's a lovely day outside, so I'm very, very offended that more people are probably spending time outside on their lunch breaks instead of coming to watch this quiz. And let me tell you, I find that absolutely fine. And it's okay, and you can do whatever you like on your lunch breaks. This is just one of the options, is to come and watch this lovely, ridiculous live stream. But can I just say, thank you for doing so. And I hope that the next 45 minutes-ish, including, of course, a biscuit review right at the very end of the last 15 minutes, will cheer you right up, and it'll be like a lovely little treat for your eyes and ears. Very nice. Okay, great stuff. The Honey Thief says, I can imagine WNL wielding a chainsaw topless with rippling arms while chewing on a cigar, saying something like, goodbye, my lovelies, as he engages in delicate topiary. Well... Well,
topiary, don't get me going on topiary, yes.
Hey, you've spent many years, that's not about chainsaws, that's about hedge trimmers. And you are already a master of the hedge trimmer. If anything,
I do enjoy a bit of topiary,
so.
yes.
You do, you're an annoying, you're almost, is it possible to be not pedantic, to be...
You know, a spirit level is a good thing, you know, on a pool table as well as on a hedge.
The pool table as well as a hedge, as always. Gosh. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming along. Right, let's do... what should we do? Oh, I know. Let's do a quiz. So, WNL, what, first of all, is this week's quiz topic? And, well, why don't you run through the rules?
Okay. Well, this week, of course, we agreed last week, I think, on shoes. So we have 10 questions on shoes. And basically the rules are that, you will turn off the chat stream so you can't see them. They'll give me their answers. I'll take the first 3. If we have consensus, 2 out of the 3 of the first, then that's the answer.
Okay.
If no consensus, it'll just be the first answer they gave me. Then I'll ask you for your answer. We'll compare. We'll work our way through 10 and see who today's champion is.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make a prediction. Is the chat, isn't it?
You're going barefoot now, right? Is that it?
I'm wearing shoes, actually. Is that going to help? Do you think that's going to help me?
Probably not.
Okay.
Not.
All right. Well,
Mind you, that was in Ohio. That was very good in Ohio. You know, they talk about uniform. You know, school uniform over here.
Yeah.
And in Ohio, in Troy, Ohio, there were only 2 things you had to wear. You could wear anything you want to school, but there were 2 rules. One was that you couldn't wear something that would cause disruption to other people. So if you showed up in full school uniform in Troy, Ohio, they would send you home because you would look so odd and out of place. So that was the one rule. The other rule was something on your feet. That was state fire marshal regulations in case you got cut by glass or something.
So you had to wear shoes. And...
We had to wear shoes and casual clothing. You could come to school in shorts and t-shirts. Whatever. It was perfectly fine.
I don't want to do the obvious joke, but
to yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to do the obvious joke, but
But it's not so obvious for me. I'm all ears.
I'm sure you had to wear clothes as well. You couldn't just strut around in the nude.
Yes. Otherwise,
or was Troy, Ohio a very progressive place?
Not progressive at all. But that's it. You couldn't draw undue attention to yourself. So the idea was not to be out of the... You had to dress as other people would dress.
Okay.
How's that?
So you had to copy everybody else.
Draw attention to yourself and you get sent home, yeah.
Okay. What about expression? Or was that like...
If
Not,
you had
you're not allowed
long
to
hair,
express
they'd send
yourself?
you home. You know, vice versa.
Too short? So you had to have the perfect middle-length haircut. How would I do? Is this too long?
Here we go. My feed is back.
Did I?
I've missed the last 10 seconds.
Okay.
I'm sure you were scintillating. That's one of my top 6 words. Scintillate.
Scintillate. Very good. Right. Let's moving on to a quiz. It's now 16 minutes past. In about half an hour's time, we'll have the Biscuit review. It's easy for me to say today. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. All right. Let's do it. Okay. I'm usually... Can I just do a quick public service announcement? I'm usually very professional. You guys have seen some of you have seen like 179, 180, probably more of these episodes. And you all know how professional I am. So just cut me some slack, all right? If sometimes I can't speak words. All right, I'm going to minimize the chat, and it is time Goodbye, chat. I love you all deeply, and I'll speak to you all in a second. Good luck with the quiz, but I hope you lose. They've gone.
Okay,
I will never see them ever again.
Right.
What do you think of this box here on my t-shirt? It's sort of half chroma keyed out, and I like it. It makes it look like I'm wearing sort of a digital effects t-shirt. You know those t-shirts that people had in the 90s where it had like the Matrix effect on it? Remember Nerds from the 90s? No? All right. Anyway, sorry. Time for the quiz.
What was the famous book by Carlyle? I think it was Sartor Resartus. I'm not much for sartorial elegance. I never look at people's clothing. I'm not. In fact, only because I can see myself on your screen do I know what shirt I have on.
What?
That's simple.
Okay, I'm putting.
Look
Sorry.
down. I would have forgotten by now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's time for shoes.
Phone
Okay.
away.
Now, when I started setting this quiz, I thought, hang on, some of these sound familiar, but maybe that's because I've set them in other quizzes for other people. But I don't think we've done shoes before, but we'll find out. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Some are easy and some are exceedingly hard. But no cheating, folks. No using Google. It has to be what's in your head. You make honest guesses, hope they're correct, and write them down. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. I'd like to know what gemstone was associated with the footwear of Dorothy Gale. What gemstone was associated with the footwear of Dorothy Gale?
That's the clap of what's his name, Mick Jagger. He sort of does that, doesn't he? With his sort of chest out and he prances around.
I have their answer. Yes.
Do it in the style of Mick Jagger. Ruby with an
is
extra
correct. Yes, it's
roll of
Ruby
the
slippers.
R's.
That's right, from
Yeah.
yes, The Wizard of Oz,
Yes.
and the chat stream. Well, they got it as well. So, off to a perfect start. 1 point apiece.
Well done.
Question number 2.
Okay, ready.
Number 2. What reptilian footwear made it to number 4 in the pop charts in 1994? What reptilian footwear made it to number 4 in the pop charts in 1994?
Have you made this one extra easy for me because you felt sorry for me last week for losing?
We're only on question number 2.
But
you had a draw last week. You lost on a tiebreak.
But I did lose overall, though.
Well, yes. 9 points apiece, though, and then lost on a tiebreak. That wasn't bad. Okay, I have their answer.
Crocodile shoes. Crocodile shoes. I'm just going to keep saying it. Because he's frozen. Crocodile shoes.
Is absolutely
Jimmy
correct.
Nail.
Jimmy Nail, yes, well done. And it was for, of course, the television series Crocodile Shoes.
Crocodile shoes.
Yes, right.
He's a Geordie, right? Was he a Geordie?
He's a Geordie, yeah. He bakes cakes.
Do that again, sorry?
I'm going to bake a cake. Is that Geordie?
Yeah, I think so.
Almost as good as your Scottish accent. Yeah.
Excuse me. My Scottish accent is tremendous. Thank you very much.
Tremendous. Okay, yeah. The new to you, too.
To you, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, it's 2 apiece. They got it correct as well. You have 2 points apiece, striding toward perfection. But we're only on question number 2, so don't worry. There are a few hard ones here. Question number 3. Christian Louboutin is a French fashion designer whose high-end stiletto footwear incorporates what color soles that have become his signature?
It did get harder. It did. It just got harder, ladies and gentle friends.
Louboutin, French fashion designer, his high-end stiletto footwear incorporates what color soles that have become his signature?
There are only so many colours, aren't there? Red and yellow and green and blue, orange and violet and gold. I can sort of sing half of a rainbow. Richard R. York gave battle in vain. Indigo violet. Roy G. Biv. Well done, Edward. You finally remembered. You couldn't do that when you were 6 years old. Richard of York. Anyway, oh, a big car just went past. I wonder if everyone heard that outside.
A car went past here too, so I heard my car.
Maybe it was the same car. Maybe it was a really fast car.
In a multiverse, it might have been.
Oh, let's talk multiverses. Let's not talk multiverses. All right. I think that Kirkham is the centre of the universe. This is where my dad lives in the northwest of England. Don't
It
dox
is.
him. Just dox my dad. Just doxed him. Do you want to? Should I give out your address and you get some fan mail? That's not happening. All right. So we've got. What was the
Would you
question?
like the question
No, I don't need the question again.
Bhutan.
It's just guess a colour, isn't it?
What color are the souls? What color are the souls that have become his
What do
signature?
you mean? What souls? What does that mean?
The bottom of the shoe. The bottom
I
of the shoe.
understand the bottom of the shoe. The bottom of the shoe is this, not this.
I don't know what I do. The
Oh,
bottom.
I see. Like a.
I actually. This is
Look.
where I make the admission that I don't have a pair of shoes on. I'm in my stocking feet.
Sure.
But
You got socks
the sole
on.
of the shoe is the bottom. Okay, and we're saying on the outside of
Yeah.
the sole of the shoe.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Would it be weird if I told you to show your feet to the stream?
It would be weird.
It would be. But
Yeah.
it's gone. What socks have you got on? Oh, look at those! Look at those lovely socks. That's made me so much happy to see those. Where'd you get those from?
Oh, I don't. A charity shop somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, good.
They were
Look
new.
at- yeah.
but,
They were new, but what? Okay. All right. I'm gonna guess a color now.
yes.
Orange. Oh no, it's not really orange, is it? Beige.
His trademark color is. Would anyone have a trademark beige?
Yeah. Why not? I would. All right. No, fine. Red.
Well, you've given me three. Which is it?
Red. It's red. It's definitely red.
It's red.
Yes.
Definitely red.
100%.
Definitely red.
Yes.
It's red. Okay. You're correct with red.
No.
Uh,
How was it? Did they get it right?
They got it right.
No,
yes.
they didn't.
Bhutans, yeah,
Oh.
they're famous for the bright red bottom. Yeah,
Absolute
it's a
jerks.
shiny.
Absolutely.
And even I knew that without having to. Oh, well, that's okay. It's still perfect. 3 points apiece.
It's
going
still
into
perfect.
what's been four.
Good.
Okay, number 4. Number 4 is a bit of a multiple guess, so listen carefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a cobbler. The wooden block that I use to model my shoes on. Is it my first, my last, or my everything? I couldn't resist.
I don't even understand the question.
Wooden block that I used to model my shoes on.
Yeah.
Is it my first, my last, or my everything?
Oh, my everything. So is it multiple choice question, or is it supposed to be like a weird trick question? But I
It's
also I understand that it's a song reference. I get that, but I'm trying to. I still don't know the answer to it.
A cobbler. What does he call the wooden model
his
of the foot
first,
that he...
his last, or his everything? I think.
I don't have any answers from them yet, so don't give me yours.
Because they're confused about the question too, probably. Or they've all left. But I'm sure that's not the case.
Okay, right. I have
Correct.
their answer.
Do you?
I have their answer.
Is it the right one? Tell me and I'll read it in your
Well,
eyes.
I'll put it this way, there was no... I have to take the first one that I sort of saw.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can also see slightly in the reflection of your glasses. I can't.
You can see the answers
No,
in the
I
reflection
can't.
of my glasses.
I can't really. I can't now. My first.
And I might have to put on my special eyeballs then. How's
Oh,
that?
please
Yeah.
do. This does.
How's that?
It's just beautiful.
I can't see a thing.
Keep up. Earlier, why have you got those?
Well, if you really want to know,
Yeah.
I was doing a quiz once for a pub, and I invented a game where you would bounce the eyeballs into the eye sockets of a big drawing that I'd done of a head.
Yeah. Do you earlier on you were bouncing them, and you were what were you go on do it again? And you were like you were saying, I wonder what makes them bounce like that.
Well, it's true. I mean, it's a combination of the density of the wood,
Yeah.
the height, the speed of the drop, the nature of the plastic, and weather conditions as well. You know,
Yeah.
and that'll determine how many
conditions.
times they bounce
Yeah.
before they hit.
all
If
right.
there was trees in here,
Okay, first is the answer
You're
to the
going
question.
first.
Yeah.
This is the answer to the question. First is not the answer to the question. It was the cobbler's last.
Is it
It's called
really? I thought it'd be the first because the first thing that you do is you create the shape around it. No, the
first,
cobbler's
the
last.
last,
Did they get it?
No, I think their first answer was everything, and then they had a variety of different answers. But no, so neither of you got that one.
Oh wow.
But now you'll know next time that sometimes in antique shops and things you can get that little model of the foot, that little wooden thing that they shape shoes on. It's called a last.
Alas.
L-A-S.
Alas.
At last.
At last.
That's the answer to that.
At last. Alas.
At last.
We did not get. Alas is one of my favourite words. Also,
Alas.
Also, no, alas, alas, like a sort of, oh dear, well, what, unfortunately not.
Yes.
Also, no, that's. Were you here when we were talking about pneumonia, wrought microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis?
No, I wasn't, but I do know it's, one of the longest words in the English dictionary, and it's black miner's disease, black lung.
I'm glad that we share these. I'm glad that we share all these facts with one another.
One of my favorite words,
Yeah.
and it reminded me dropping these eyeballs. One of my favorite words is plop. It's a good one.
Oh.
Plop.
Hey, I think you should go on Dictionary Corner. All right, next one. Next question.
It is 3 apiece after 4 questions. On to question number 5. Number 5 is another multiple guess. Okay, so listen carefully. The official manufacturer and supplier of British military boots. Is it Hakes, Heelys, or Barker Black? The official manufacturer and supplier of all British military boots. I was talking to someone last night from the Navy. Yes, and he actually had them on, and I've seen the label, and they supply all of the British military boots. Is it Hakes, Heelys, or Barker Black?
I have a question about that interaction that you had with this naval man. First of all, where were you where you met a Navy bloke from the Navy?
No, last night was the first night of the summer league for the pool.
The pool league. Yeah.
And yes, so he was at the venue.
Did you win?
We lost sadly 4-5. So, but hey, it was a good start. They were a team that in the summer they mixed them up all the different divisions. So we were playing a team that were 2 divisions higher than us, and we almost beat them.
Almost not good enough. No, it's good. It's good enough in my eyes.
Well, next week I hope I'll have a better report.
I hope so too. The third one, whatever that was, the black one, the one with the blacks.
We have Hakes, Heelys, and Barker Black.
Barker Black. It's a very rambly live stream today. Sorry, we'll speed up the last 5 questions. Barker Black.
I mean, I was speaking so much to you. I've seen, let's see, on them they've got this one, they've got that one, they've got no idea. Sorry, what did you say, Edward? What was your guess?
Barker Black. Was that one of the options?
That was one of the options, and they went for Barker Black as well.
Oh, good.
Total. Barker Black is a very high-end English brand. Too high-end to actually be making.
And Heelys is the one where you get the wheels in the shoes, right?
If the military had wheels in their shoes, it would be done by.
Maybe they'd be more efficient if they had little wheels in their shoes.
It's Hakes. And if you look them up, you can get a really nice pair of boots for about 140, 150, 160 quid. They can go up well over 300. But I think our military, the ones he had on, I think were about 140 quid each.
Consumer advice from WNL.
There we go.
Thank you.
All about Hakes. H-A-I-X.
Is this question 5? Because it feels like we've been going on forever.
This is question number 6.
Oh, 6.
Number 6. Okay. The second line of the old nursery rhyme is 3, 4, shut the door. What's the first line?
Got it.
In its entirety. The second line of the old nursery rhyme is 3, 4, shut the door. What's the first line?
I'm not Googling it. I'm genuinely not Googling it and want to play something. So, in fact... I promise I'm not cheating.
I have their answer.
All right.
And it's nice to know that we all shared a similar rhyme-driven childhood.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 buckle my shoe.
There you go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
That's correct.
Is absolutely correct.
I knew that before Googling the thing that I was Googling. And if you want to know what it was that I was Googling, it's called 1, 2, Buckle My Shoe by Limmy. Have a look at that. It's great. Anyway, moving on. Sorry. So I assume we got that one right.
Sure. Yes, you both got that one right. Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're on 4 points out of 6 questions. Still neck and neck,
I've
as
got
it were.
no idea how the chat reacted to that. And that's the weirdest thing about doing these streams is sometimes when we're just rambling away, it's like I can't see the chat. And it's very strange to me because they could be reacting very poorly to everything that's happening or very well. And I've only got your, you know what? You're my main audience, you, and that's all that matters. So, because this is the only time that we talk every week. So, let's keep going. This is becoming just more and more of a private conversation at this point.
Orange Spark, the theme is shoes, yes. Or shoeses, as
Oh,
Jack
right.
Little
Is
said.
he
Yes,
actually
sorry.
genuinely
Can't see it.
confused? You thought
I'm
it
talking
might have
to
been
them,
techno. Okay, that's fine. You can talk to them. You take over. You take over.
Go over. It's question number 7.
What would your
Now,
intro...
number 7.
Look, yeah, we'll finish this quiz first, sorry. We'll finish the quiz.
Number 7. Simple 50-50. It's true or false.
Yeah.
I'm going to read a statement. If you agree with it, then you write down the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false. Okay? And you wait, of course, Edward, until I have their answer.
I will wait.
Here's your statement. True or false? Question number 7. A pair of open-toed sandals was found with the ill-fated Scott Antarctic 1911.
You skipped
Is
out a
that
little
true or
bit, but I think I got the gist of the question.
A pair of open-toed sandals was found with the ill-fated Scott Antarctic expedition of 1911. Expedition. I better expedite matters by saying it correctly. A pair of open-toed sandals was found with the ill-fated Scott Antarctic expedition of 1911. True or false? I have their answer.
Ooh, vrai ou faux? Vrai. I've been to the museum in Cambridge, and I should know this, but I just found like little, they did little games, a little.
It's always good when they do those little games. Yeah.
I don't remember any of it, so.
That's British education.
It's just my brain. All right, let's go for vrai, as in true. If you didn't understand my rubbish French.
Vraiment, oui, truly. Okay, you're saying it's absolutely true. They also said it was true, but
and we were all
false.
correct. Oh.
You were both wrong. No, they did find some plimsolls, but no open-toed sandals. Yeah, there were plimsolls.
Huh.
And I don't know why they had those.
That's a trick question.
But yes, no open-toed sandals. So It's still 4 each after 7 questions.
It's not been that easy. This round has not been that easy.
Last week you had two 9s. This time it's 2 4s so far. Okay, question number 8 then. Number 8. If you went to play blackjack in a Las Vegas casino, you would be in close proximity to a shoe. And I'm not talking about the ones on people's feet. What is it? If you went to play blackjack in a Las Vegas casino, you'd be in close proximity to a shoe.
I am going to Las Vegas not next week, the week after.
Ah, well.
And I'm not going to gamble because I wholeheartedly disagree with gambling. But if I what? But I will look, and I'll travel through time now.
Travel through time now.
And I'll go and get the answer.
Because I have their answer.
Should I just go and do that for you?
Yeah,
You
travel
ready?
through time.
Okay. I need a sort of travel through time animation. I haven't got one of those.
Time travelers.
Just sending into my time travel device. Oh, hi, I'm back from traveling through time. And I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't look good. 2 weeks' time is, it's not looking great out there. Just all I'm saying is...
Did you win or lose? Did you win or lose when you played blackjack?
Well, I lost, unfortunately. But I would also say invest in Toys R Us. Toys R Us is making a big old comeback. You thought they were gone, but they're coming back. All right. I don't know. I've got no idea. The shoe. What is the shoe if you're playing blackjack? The shoe is the little thing that you grab the little tool. The
little thing that you
the
grab.
little
Tool.
the little tool. They've got the little stick with the little thing on the end, the little fork, the little rake. It's the rake. It's called the shoe. I actually think that the shoe is kind of like the river in poker. It's the shoe. It's like the shoe. It's the shoe at the end of when it's 21, is 19. That's the shoe. I don't know. Is that right?
That is absolutely incorrect. Incorrect. I
Was
do apologize.
Was I close?
I don't apologize.
Was I close anywhere?
No. Well, you were close to the shoe. The shoe would be there with the dealer because it is that little gaming device from which they deal from multiple decks of cards. The shoe is where they keep the multiple decks of cards. Up until 1961, they actually dealt from a single deck, but it was too easy to count cards and things. And because of the nature of shuffling the cards and things, they now keep multiple decks in the shoe.
Huh.
You're now behind because the chat stream got it correct. Yes.
How?
5-4.
How do you know that? How do you know that, chat?
How did they know that? They did very well.
They must be gamblers, which is okay.
In fact, it wasn't just consensus. I think the first three answers were all, the thing from that they deal cards from. Yep. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they're all gamblers. Yes.
No, I'm happy for you.
Well.
I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you're now ahead, and there's only 2 questions left. How many questions are there left? 2 or 1?
2 more questions left.
Okay, so I can still win.
And you're behind 5 points to 4. Okay, question number 9. Number 9.
Yeah.
Tenuous connection time. In the film The Shoes of the Fisherman. Archbishop Kirill Lakota is asked to follow in whose footsteps? In other words, who was the fisherman? In the film The Shoes of the Fisherman. A general answer will do. In the film The Shoes of the Fisherman, Archbishop Kirill...
answer? That makes it even harder.
Well, what I mean is I don't need a particular name from the film. More station, position, whatever. It can be more general. I have their answer.
Chief Fisherman. Follow the Chief Fisherman. I've never seen this film. I'm embarrassed.
The Shoes of the Fisherman. He's an archbishop. No, you don't need
he's
to
an
It's
archbishop.
about 1968 or something like
Okay.
that. It starred Anthony Quinn.
Follow in the Pope's footsteps. Follow in the footsteps of the Father. Follow in Jesus' footsteps. Let's go for Jesus. If in doubt...
You're going to go with Jesus.
If in doubt, go with Jesus. Very general answer. Go.
I said I didn't need a specific name.
I don't know the answer to it, and I'm embarrassed.
Sorry?
I don't know the answer to it, and I'm embarrassed.
No. You see, the first 3 answers that they gave me...
Yeah.
I've got your answer now. The first 3 answers they gave me were, let's see, the Pope, Peter, and Jesus.
So I was on the same lines as the chat, which makes me feel happy.
So you were exactly on the same lines as the chat. Not Jesus himself, but yes, I would accept either Peter or the Pope, because Peter is considered to be the first Pope.
So I said the Pope.
You said the Pope. You said the Pope. They said the Pope. with Peter. He was the original fisherman, you see, who followed Jesus.
Oh, can we have those points, please?
I'm going to give it to both
Thank
of you. Yeah.
you.
Because you were all there, and
Thank you.
and quite nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
It's
so
actually
generous.
an interesting film.
I'm sure it is. The
There's
fish.
a bit role played by David Jansen, who then went on to be the one-armed man or something or other
in Twin Peaks.
In the original Fugitive, which was a
Oh.
television in the 60s. Yeah.
There's a one-armed man in Twin Peaks as well. You got me excited about Twin Peaks. The Fugitive is also excellent.
Yeah. The original series was good fun. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Last question. You can catch up to them or you can lose. Okay? Here we go.
It feels like
Question number
my
10.
life entirely. I can never win, but I can catch up or lose. This is,
The name-
which actually feels a lot like losing all the time, to be honest. Go on.
It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it does. And my
Question
toes
number 10.
go in shoes. Tenuous
Shoes.
connection.
With nice, steel toe caps so
Yeah.
they don't get hurt. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. The name for this type of shoe comes from an old Irish word. It's a style of low-heeled shoe or boot, traditionally characterized by multiple-piece, sturdy leather uppers with decorative perforations.
Sturdy leather uppers.
An old Irish word, a style of low-heeled shoe or boot, traditionally characterized by multiple-piece, sturdy leather uppers with decorative perforations.
I think I've got it. I hope it is, anyway.
Don't go for it. Yes. Okay, I have their answer.
Are they galoshes?
Are they galoshes? The galosh, there's actually an Indian galaw, and a galosh is quite interesting, but not what I was after.
Are galoshes
No.
shoes, or are they trousers?
No, galoshes are it's like overshoes.
Overshoes.
Usually, sometimes made of rubber. They're like boots.
Oh, they're more like boots, aren't they? They're not leathery. Can I
No.
try again?
Can you try again? Chastream, can he try again?
No, I can't. Go on. What's
Chastream, he's already. The best he can do is
draw?
draw. They had a lot of different answers as well, but the first two were a good two.
I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the boot.
You've been told no.
Thanks,
It's gonna
guys.
be tough love.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, God, I know how you really care for me, you lot. All right, that's fine. No, I like it. Stickers for the rules, and that's why we like you coming back
Stickers.
here. We like that. All right, so I got that wrong. Did they get it right?
I mean, they had everything from Crocs and banana slippers and horse meat, but the first two they said were brogues.
Brogues.
It comes from
Oh,
that
I was
rock,
thinking of a...
B-R-O-G,
Oh,
yeah.
of course. I was thinking of like a boot
Brogues, with all the
rather than
fancy perforations.
Yeah. I own a
I
pair
would
of
have
brogues. Oxford's not brogues.
I used to always like brogues, but I haven't had any in a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll treat myself.
Yeah. Treat yourself
Something
to a
to
brogue.
put on these poor unshodden feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unshodden. Okay.
Unshodden.
That's
That's American. It's gotten as opposed to got. The Americans. We go back to the Middle English constructions.
Okay. All right. Well, hi there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hi, Percat259, Commander Benkai, Jack Little Horny, Sinead Rhino. Oh, everyone's still here. Shiny, the Honey Thief, thank you so much for joining in today. Aspect Change as well. Just doing that with the Broke. Jack Little with the Love Twin Peaks as well. Yeah, me too. So, how was the final score? What was the final score? I mean, you can tell me how it was as well if you wish.
You lost 7-5, I believe. Yes.
But it was a good. Look, we were in there for a while, neck and neck. We did well again. I think that's another loss for me. That means I've only won 2 out of a total, 40 quizzes that we've done, maybe more. How many of these have we done? God, it's
Yeah,
been long.
we've done quite a few. Yes.
Very,
I've
very
got
good.
most.
Hi, Cosmo
I've got them hidden away, so at some point we can grab maybe one question from each one and have a quiz
recap
based on all of them.
quiz. I am getting better.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's just that I'm actually putting more effort in, or my dad's being careful with me. Yes, Percat259 says, put the kettle on, get on with the review. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like,
It was Percat. Yeah, it was Percat who said absolutely not.
yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Fair enough, though. Yeah, fair enough, Percat. I don't mind that. All right, Percat, thanks. And thank you, everybody, for being so lovely. How you recovered from the Gore Fest yesterday when my nose exploded live on the stream? Yeah, I've just got a tiny pimple on under here. You can't even see it. You wouldn't be able to. It's a tiny pimple. But I scratched it on the stream and it just went... it's like bleeding everywhere. Anyway, live on a live stream on all things. All right. WNL. Papa Lou. What is today's... Well, first of all, what's next week's quiz? Please put some suggestions in the chat for next week's quiz, and then we will very quickly move on to the Biscuit review. And we've got a special one for you this week. We have something all the way from India, which we've never done before. We've never done an Indian biscuit before, so it's exciting. So, put some suggestions. Famous scams. Ed's childhood. Very good. A cheese quiz. Star Wars quiz. So we're seeing as we missed the opportunity to do one today. Hats. Australia. Very specific. Sweets, says Zookeeper's Girl. Ed's childhood, says Jack Little. Very good. Any other suggestions? I like famous scams. That's fun. Famous Indians. Interesting. Thank you, Commander Benkai, for that suggestion. A Red Dwarf quiz. India should be the theme. Maybe we do an India theme for next week. I don't know. Do you know much about India?
Well, what I don't know, I can do some research on. Yeah, we could do an India quiz.
Okay, let's do a bit of a geography India quiz next week. Very, very good. Thank you so much. It should focus on the crimes of the British Empire. Herbs and spices. Very fun. I like the idea of doing a herb. Is that a herb or a spice? That round which is like herb or a spice. That's fun, isn't it? Herb or a spice. Very, very fun. Space. I got an E for geography, so JSB 2013. Great. Well, you can come back and make sure that you answer all the questions first, then makes me have a better chance. Thank you so much. All right. So before we leave, one thing. Well, before you leave, and can I just say a huge thank you as well to WNL. If everybody please put their huge thank yous in the chat for WNL for coming all along today and taking time out of his hard-earned retirement time.
I gotta get back to the chainsaw.
You gotta get back to the. He's feeling that he's gotta get back to that power. Do you have to reset every time where you've got to build up the fear, the respect, and then or does it sort of? Do you stay with the power? Once you've learned it once, once you've tamed the chainsaw.
Remembering the origins, you start with the fear again.
Oh, you start every time. Every time you turn it on, you start with the fear.
Otherwise, you end up with too few fingers.
Too few fingers, and we don't want that from you at all. We don't want to hear that next week. That doesn't want to be next week's special on the special board. Not your fingers. All right. What is today's? What is today? What is today's? That's it. Sorry. Back on track. Today's book. What's today's book? What's on the shelf? What's your recommendation this week? You haven't got one. Well, you have got one.
I have got one. It's one which I don't think we featured before, but if we have, we
it's
deserve
worth featuring again. Clearly, if you have, and
it's I've got. It was originally published in 1953. This edition from Pan Books is 1955. It's called. As you can see.
I like the cover of this one. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but The Man Who Sold the Moon, Robert Heinlein. Heinlein.
Heinlein, yeah.
Heinlein.
Robert Heinlein. I mean, he's one of the sort of the big three, along with Arthur C. Clarke and Isaac Asimov. You know, sort of that really put science fiction, I suppose, and on the map, as it were, in the 1940s, 50s, 60s. It's a good book. He's probably best known for Stranger in a Strange Land. Or Starship Troopers. There are all sorts of other books. But this is
Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers, as in not the film that came out.
No, but not the film. But it was based on some of his ideas. You know, the whole classification of different troopers, the mecha, and things like that. But this is a collection of 6 stories. So it's 6 individual stories. The Man Who Sold the Moon is the longest of the 6, but there's some pretty good ones in here. Things like Let There Be Light, The Roads Must Roll, and Blow-Ups Happen.
Oh, it sounds Blow-Ups Happen sounds like a sounds like a good title. All right, excellent stuff. Thank you so much for coming along again, and we'll be back next week with a quiz about India. Thanks very much, chat, for suggesting that one. It's going to be fun. So again, I'll input the cheat into the thing. No, down. Yeah. Oh, that worked. I'll be. Right trigger, right, left trigger, left, right, round, and there you go. He's off. He's gone. Well, thank you so much to being on this wonderful quiz today. Okay, right. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this, where I turn this up, and then I go to this screen, and then I mute my audio, and then you can't hear me speak. It's 5 minutes to roughly the hour, and that means that we're 10 minutes late at least for the Biscuit review stream. There are people cheering outside again. Can you hear that? It's the weird thing about it is that it happened at the same time last week.
What are they doing?
Listen to that. If we could. I don't know what they're cheering about. Sodom. Alright, anyway, so here we are in the pub. Oh, sorry. Hey, with me, I've been joined for the Biscuit Review for today's Biscuit Review by my good friend, and I suppose colleague, but friend first. Friend first, colleague later.
Hello.
Luke Ritson.
Hi.
Now, Luke Ritson, ladies and gentle friends, is extremely responsible for all of the videos that you've seen, not all, most, from the last 3 years
Yes. Yeah.
from this office.
Yep.
So this that you can see right now was set up by Luke Ritson, who set up the cameras. And helped me do all those sorts of stuff. He's helping me set up the downstairs room, and by helping I mean essentially coming up with the whole system.
Yes,
and then we're building it together.
We have come from humble beginnings.
We have come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Did you do the Commander Chronicles?
Chronicles, no. We kind of helped in rough about sort of here or there for Commander Chronicles.
Yeah, but it's the
mostly been
trailers. You did a lot of Jurassic World Evolution stuff recently.
Pretty much solely on Jurassic World Evolution right now.
You did a lot of the Planet Coaster stuff early on.
All the Planet Coaster pretty much up until Spooky Pack. So, yeah. And I am powered by Biscuits.
And you're powered by Biscuits.
Yeah.
So well done, Luke. I want to say big congratulations to Luke Ritson as well. The people here who watch these are...
It is May the 4th, yes, so it's kind of good to have a Luke on the stream.
And Luke also really likes Star Wars too, don't you, Luke?
I am a little bit obsessed with Star Wars.
You're a little bit obsessed with Star Wars.
Wars.
Do you have it? Sorry, have you got that on?
Am I on mic?
You're not on.
I'm not on mic.
You were, but you
Okay.
weren't turned up. You see, this is why we need you on the other side.
Yes, yeah.
Luke, can you do a fantastic job with all these videos, they're amazing. So yeah,
Thank
I
you very
love having
much.
people like this, like Luke on, like this guy. Do you want to shuffle this way?
Yeah,
towards
sure,
us just a little
yeah.
bit?
I haven't...
Usually, you've never been on this side of the camera, have
I
you?
have never been on this side of the camera, so
How do
this
you
is new
feel?
for me.
You sound great.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell a joke?
I like to tell a joke.
Yeah, because that's what we do on these things. We tell jokes.
God, that's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, isn't it?
We're
We're not going to move on until you've told one.
That's really good.
I'm joking, but Luke is one of the funniest people I know.
Thanks.
Again.
That's so much pressure
So
for
much
the
pressure.
stream. Yeah.
All right, let's get into these.
Be entertaining.
Lemon puff.
Lemon puffs.
These are called lemon puffs. They are made with real lemon cream. Probably. I'm already excited.
That cream.
I can taste the cream already in just by listening to the words. No, it's very difficult. But do the one about the nuns, apparently, says Jack Little.
That's none of your business.
Hey!
Hey!
See, he's on fire. He's on fire. Right. So, right, we've got to transport ourselves to the Biscuit Review station. Sure, we're there. Did you feel that? How did you feel?
That's a really good transition, Ed.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My video editing senses tell me that
That was
a
an
really good
excellent transition. I did it at the right time.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
it
really, really
Thank
good.
you very much. Right, I'm looking at my messy desktop here, and let's have a look. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. There's a thing missing, Luke. We need to do the Biscuit Review stream, and people, I think I'm joking, but I can never find it for straight away.
I can tell why if
Here
people
it
would
is, I
see its
found it.
desktop.
No, don't worry about that. It's a lovely desktop. All right, here we go. We've got. Look at this.
There it is. That's the magnificent spreadsheet.
Right there, all the way down to the worst biscuit in the world, which is the Marinella Canalitas. Now, this is biscuit
What are
number...
they?
Just garbage pieces of
What are
like
those?
gluten-free. It was like gluten-free. It was like everything free, fun free.
Okay.
And it just was. It was like eating cardboard.
Okay.
They were really, really bad.
Some people are into that.
Yeah, I know. All right. Lemon puffs. Right, so lemon puffs, no points for packaging.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them so far? The company's called CBL Munchee.
Lemon puff.
Munchee.
They don't look like puffs.
No, they don't look like puffs. I don't know what the...
I don't know why they're called lemon puffs. I like the crazy, incredibly 90s logo font. It's really nice. Lemon.
puff.
I feel like
We're
it's
going to
going to be
share a cup of tea.
great.
Is that okay?
Is that all right? I don't
I
mind.
forgot to make you one.
What is this language?
I think it's Indian.
Okay. I don't want to offend anybody, of course.
No, these were given to me
Sri
by...
Lanka. Oh my God, these are from Sri Lanka.
Oh, they're not Indian. I told them they were Indian, and we're doing a quiz on India next week.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Thank
There
God
you go.
you're here.
Good.
Right.
These have leavening agents in them.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right,
Leavening agents.
Let's get them out.
Okay,
let's
sure.
get them out. Get your biscuits out for the lads.
Okay.
All right. How many points for packaging?
Oh, packaging.
You don't get any points for packaging. In this
no
game.
points for
No
packaging,
points
but
for
I give the packaging a solid 5.
Well, it doesn't matter because there are no points for packaging in this
Okay.
game, as we all know.
These look more like saltines.
Thanks, Jack Little, for reminding me to do that catchphrase. Oh, the salty. This is very strange.
Definitely getting that lemon.
They've also getting a bit of chroma key on them. Just like a little. They don't look like that in real life. They're solid. They're solid forms in real life. But they're sort of. What do you think about the appearance?
They look like crackers.
They look like crackers.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Yeah. And they are definitely. You definitely wouldn't consider these a biscuit.
No.
They do look like crackers. They're puffs.
And it says biscuits on there very clearly.
Sure.
Biscuits in capital letters.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Okay, are we going to
Well,
take
no.
a-
First of all, out of 10, what do you think?
the
Appearance.
look, appearance.
Yeah. Oh, they smell.
Very zesty.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real lemon cream.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
expect any
Oh,
less.
Incredible
Right.
lemon cream
Go on.
from Sri Lanka. I'm going to give them a look. I mean, like they've tried, haven't they? You know, there's a good number of little dots on there. You know,
They've tried.
they've tried. It's not just a biscuit.
got some nice-
They've
got
not put
nice
it in an
ridging.
oven and it's just gone. That's it, a biscuit.
Yeah, no, they've tried. They've got me two biscuits.
two biscuits
They've
sandwiched
also look at
together.
that. Like, some it's bulging out in some places,
It
not
is.
in others.
Yep.
It's not. It doesn't look appealing to me. How does it make? How much does it want you to
Doesn't
eat
make,
it?
oh, it doesn't make me want to eat it at all.
Well, what's
so
a
it's
5
gonna
then,
get,
isn't it?
It's going to get.
No.
That's going to be half, it's going to be a 3. But that said,
Ooh.
that they have put effort into it, so a 5.
You
A
like
5
the
is
effort.
fair.
I'm going to go for 5.5, which goes against
5.5.
completely anything that we said, because I thought a 6 in my head. Taste,
Great.
arguably the most important
Have we
part
had
of the biscuit review. You ready? Let's do
Yeah,
this.
sure. Okay, ready? Just a little bite, yeah. Okay. I will be honest.
Go on. It's basically
It's
nothing.
incredibly dry.
You can be honest. That's what it's all about here.
I mean, it smells fragrantly lemon. I'm getting no lemon from this at all.
I'm getting literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like 0.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
I'm getting some salt.
Drier than the Sahara Desert.
Drier than the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the crumbs that are everywhere as well.
I
This
know.
is a disaster. They're not offensive. They're just nothing.
Yeah.
Just absolutely nothing.
Lemon puff.
That might be like probably a 1. No, it's not. Because it's not bad. Like a 3, like a 2.
Okay, look, I'm taking a bite from the middle. Bit more cream.
Yeah, but
Still 2. Still
it's 2, isn't it?
These aren't doing very well.
Texture. What do you think? Dry.
Texture. Texture. This is, yeah. It's like basically eating a Ritz cracker, but with like a little bit of lemon thing on it. It's an air biscuit. It is an air biscuit.
We haven't got the biscuit camera. Sorry, I haven't got it set up.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, our specially made biscuit camera. Yeah.
Luke worked really hard on the
I
biscuit.
did.
It took us a long time.
Made it myself. So it's that's going to be a 3 for me.
bad.
This is not doing well.
Durability, there are crumbs everywhere. That basically means how many crumbs you're getting. I'm dripping crumbs. You can see the
It's
dripping.
all over our new table.
Which is making me very sad. I'm so sorry.
Really,
Sorry, Luke. I don't know
as
why.
they
It's
say
like, look at him
on the
cleaning up.
internet,
He's
I'm triggered.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're cleaning up as we go. It's bad, isn't it?
Durability. Yeah, it's bad. That's a 3.
Arguably people's favourite. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I like the cracker. I mean, I like it. It's not like I dislike it.
This is going to be tragic.
1, 2, 3, and reveal. 1,
We are doing science here.
3, and reveal. Oh, splashdown. Oh, the tea is ruined.
That now has lemony, salty cracker in your tea.
Do you want to share?
Not really.
Do you want to share the tea? All right. Oh,
Does it taste good?
no.
I bet the tea really goes well with lemon. Whole breach. Good. Oh, crumbs. Very good.
That's Revian's thing that he says. But only if there's a splashdown, he says, "Oh, crumbs."
Right.
It's very good. He's
Yeah.
got his own catchphrase in here, and I like it a lot.
Someone has a catchphrase in the chat. That's really good. Okay.
There's a lot of them.
Durability. So.
Oh, wait, we didn't even get any points for that. Did I just delete it by accident?
I think, well, maybe.
Yeah, I did. It was 3.
Probably a 3. Dunkability.
Well,
It survived 1 dunk, right?
Yeah,
so that
so
makes it up
5
to like a 5, right?
5.9.
Okay. A 5.9.
All right, maybe not.
Shy of a 6.
5.6.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Post-dunk taste.
That's all on you.
Might be worse. 1.8.
Oh, this is going to be a tragic biscuit.
Satisfaction. How did you feel?
How do I feel about this?
I know that we've been doing
I
science.
feel violated
Do
slightly.
you really? I'm so sorry.
No, I don't. It's an okay biscuit. Like, if someone had these basically, you'd like, these were at a party, and these were there. You'd probably definitely. Are you going for? Okay.
You can hear it. You can hear.
You can hear the crunch
Or the lack of
and-
it. Just
and the,
sand.
and the dryness.
Sorry for that.
Luke is a video Jedi. Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the ASMR. Everyone's feeling really calm now. All right. Satisfaction,
Lemon puff
4.
ASMR.
Moorishness, 2.
This is going to be a low-scoring biscuit.
Oh, it really is. I'm so sorry for bringing you on for the first biscuit review, and this is
no,
what it is.
I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our new worst biscuit
Yes!
on the list.
Yes, I'm so happy. I am legitimately really happy. It's not middle of the way. We've gone to rock bottom with the lemon puff. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sri Lanka needs to try harder. You're still eating it.
As a nation.
Still eating it.
As
Oh, no,
biscuit
no.
makers.
As a nation, you're doing fine.
No.
I mean, I've got no idea. I mean, it's sort of a...
These are last resort biscuits.
That's the video that he totally makes the baller trailers. That's right. This is Luke, partly part of the team who makes the trailers.
Thank
but
you, guys.
There was a time when you were doing things entirely yourself.
There was,
But now
yeah.
there's a team of people doing it, which is cool.
We do have a team now.
Which is great. Congratulations to Marinella Canalitas for getting up on the spreadsheet a little bit more.
Oh, your mouse is making a crumbly biscuit sound underneath it. There we go. That's just the best.
Honestly, it's really grinding my gears right now. All right, there's one thing that we've got to do, Luke, and it's not clean up my desktop.
Sure.
Stop looking at it like that.
Okay.
It's this. We go back to the pub
Okay.
and we say a big thank you to absolutely everybody in the chat for watching all of the streams this week. And by everybody in the chat, I mean literally name for name. We go through and we say thank you for them viewing us. So I'll begin. So thank you so much to 41K3, Aspect Change, Batexka, Bell Wolvie, Big Fun Art, Black Sheep Kitty, Bumba Gaming Live, Cookie 1970, Commander Benka, Commander Ushani, Commander Pyrojo, Commander Wilkie, Commander Harvey, Brian, Cosmic Rock, David Gilson, Deadmeat GF, Dealman 1, Dirgel, Despa 08, Dota Feeding, Electrical Skateboard's here. Iriga, Fibble 666, and Gandalf Lundgren. Take it away, Luke.
Gandalf Lundgren. So it's like Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
But Gandalf. I like that very much.
Look, we're not going to get through this very quickly if you comment on every single one of them, right? Because it will happen.
Horny. Hello, it's did I say that right? I probably did. Hello, it's Colo. Jack Light. Jorius. Jorius. JSB 3213.
3213.
Yep, Wicked. Kaivalagi.
Thank you.
That's it, Kaivalagi.
Cavialagi.
Yep, cool. Latency.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Oh, you read that really quick.
Yeah. Malik _VR.
How about it?
Multi71. Master Uruguay. Oh, very good. Nice little Kung Fu Panda reference there. Megaton
YYT.
Megatonite.
What about Megatony?
Megatony.
Megatony YouTube.
Megatony.
Hey, Megatony. Hey.
Hey.
You just got Megatony.
I'm Megatony. How you doing? Yeah.
You can come back. You can come back.
Orange Spark. Pause. Do not want to say that the way I was going to initially say that. Pause. Anias. 63.
Pausanias. Yeah.
Pausanias.
I don't know.
Cool. Plamola underscore NL. New Netherlands? Probably from. Is that a Dutch person?
Yeah, probably.
Hi, Dutch person. Percat259. Revian. Robbie XP1.
And together, Sir Calder, Shanary Rhino, Sugar Pixie, that underscore 90s underscore kid underscore the Honey Thief, Wicked Willie,
Wicked Wile?
Wicked Willie, and Yarders. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming along. You've been the best, and so has Luke. Will you come back again and do another biscuit review? Hopefully not the worst one on the list, but maybe the best one on the list.
I can definitely come back and do a biscuit review. It's very nice to spend some time with your. Is it the 38?
These are originally they were the 38. There's more of them these days. Like, well, we had roughly 50 today, which is lovely. Thank you for coming along.
Yes, have a lovely weekend to you guys too.
And I can't believe I'm still drinking this cup of tea.
That has the lemony puff swiveling inside it.
Swimming.
It's swimming.
Pause Saneus.
Pausanius.
All right, everyone.
Pausanias.
Nice stream, Ed and his amazing friends. Ed and his amazing friends. Thank you so much, Belwolfie. May Braben's light shine upon you all. See you soon, everyone. Have a good weekend. And I'll be
Goodbye.
back on Monday. Bye.
Bye.